Hi everyone, this video is going to be a review and so-called demo of this item because it does only light up, but I thought I'll give it a review anyway in case any of you were interested in it. Maybe it was a video, but I thought I might as well while I was just reviewing my Rock and Horse dolls. So yeah, I'll just get on into the demo and then we will go into the review. No, I'm not sure if you can see that, so let me just turn on my flash off and I will actually turn the item on so you'll be able to see the effect a bit better. Right, there we go, I've turned it on, but I have left my flash on for a second so you can see it okay, but I will turn it off in a second so you can see it a bit better in the dark. But just there it is. And now I'll turn off my flash and now you can see it a lot better in the dark. Well, I don't know if you can actually see it better or worse. But yeah, there's its demo. Now I will just turn it off and then we'll go on into the review. So that was its demo. Essentially, all it does is light up, but it just actually has some really cool lighting effects. Before getting into talk about the lights and all that, I'll just quickly say how much it was and just a little bit about it, I guess. But yeah, so he is sold in Asda. I forgot to mention he's sold in Asda. This year for the 2021 Halloween season, and he retails for £8, as you can see there, and then it just says happy Halloween, and then it says scary skeleton bath, and then it also says for more product ranges and information go to www.asda.com. And then on the back of the tag it just has the barcodes and battery information. It also just says the tags are recyclable. And then on the other tag, it probably just has just some warnings. Yep, some warnings. And then it just says like how to care for the product with like batteries and all that. But yeah, now we'll just get on into the review and get on in to talk about some details. But before getting onto the details, I'd just like to talk about the lighting effects. So this actually does have quite a few different lighting effects. There was like bright colors. There was some dark colors with some pastel colors. They had like different they had like strobe. They had flashing. They had like smooth flash, I think it's called, or something like that. Then it had like fade and all that, which is actually really nice that something like this has so many lighting effects, and especially for only being like £8, I think it's actually a really good price. But if I could just remove this because mine wasn't stuck in, mine came unstuck. You can actually see that there's literally only 2 lights that do all that, which is actually quite cool. To be honest, I thought there would have been a lot more. But yeah, here's just a little like look inside it, I guess. So you can see, I don't think it's a full skeleton. I think it's just the torso and the legs stuck into it, and this is just cardboard. And obviously it's just been hot glued in. So yeah, I'll just place this back and then we'll just talk about the details of the actual skeleton and the cauldron, because this is actually a cauldron that it's supposed to be bathing in. So yeah, we'll just talk about the cauldron first. As you can see on both sides of the cauldron, it does have a skull imprint on it. Well, not imprint, but like detail on it, which is actually 3D, and it is coloured bronze, which is quite cool. As you can see there, and now the whole cauldron is black, but it does have also some like bronze and gold detailing, with maybe a few little specks of like white around it. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there, but it's probably just off where they were like doing like the so-called soap or suds, whatever you call it, bubbles. But yeah, let's just talk about them now. So as you can see, here's supposed to be like some bubbles which are falling over the edge, but this is actually, I believe, like, it's not creepy cloth, but it's like type of net or mesh type material, and then this just feels like expanding foam or something, or could just actually be hot glue. I'm not quite sure, to be completely honest. But there you go. It does have quite a cool effect, to be honest, and it does look like decently like bubbles. I wouldn't say a lot like it, but it does look quite decent. So yeah, there's them. Then we just have that on both sides, dripping down both sides. I don't believe there's anything on the back. No, there isn't. So yeah, it's got that dripping down both sides. And then it's got a bit on the legs, and then a bit on the hands. But to be honest with you, the glue job on this item isn't the best. As you can see, there's like loads of glue blobs everywhere. But I guess that can just look like kind of like water in a sense or something. And also, this cotton wool is supposed to look obviously like the bubbles, which it does, and it does like a great job of doing that as well, which I do quite like about it, honestly. It just makes like a cool effect, but so simple as well, which is nice. And yeah, so the skeleton, we'll just get into the skeleton's details. So it's got a bit of shading on the feet, just like a little bit ever so slightly. Quite messy, to be honest with you, and not very special, I guess, about it. And then we'll just get on into the face. So there's not much detail either. There's a bit of shading around the jaw, in the nose, and in the eyes as well. The jaw is movable, but it's not poseable at all. It will just like fall if you do try and pose it, which is kind of a shame, but not overly bothered for the price that I paid, really, because in my opinion, it's definitely a great price. So yeah, and then the skeleton also does have like a bit of like so-called bubbles on it as well, like the same stuff that's on the side. And it is also wearing a so-called shower cap, I guess, which is just like made out of like a soft fabric, with also some more of that like bubble effect detail stuff. Don't even know what to call it, honestly. But yeah, overall, it's actually a great item. And if you do see him in stores, or I think he's even on the website, I think you should honestly definitely get one because they are definitely worth it. So yeah, that will be it for this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.